shed. Just a little update on what's happened since I came back off my holiday. Got a few little videos I can show you as well. Just all touch base with the Bengalese, the two Bengalese. Not out the nest yet, but they're two really healthy birds. I'll try and get some footage of those. But they're still in the nest, being fed well, and hopefully be out of the nest the next couple of days. Then we've got the silver bill, which was ready to come out of the nest, I think, shortly before I went on holiday, or just after I went on holiday. But he's out. Cinnamon, a really healthy bird, so that's good as well.
There you go, that's the baby. So it was a cinnamon. There's another couple of birds in there which I've had since I last rung one. I need to catch these birds up. But yeah, we've got another.
The Canaries, which I'm looking to move on, are all doing really well. Near enough molted. There's a few feathers still being dropped. I am taking some birds away today, down to Bristol, and I'll be taking some of the cocks from last year and some of the hens. So I've got to do a bit of catching today. So I'll start with probably some of the cocks. I'll be looking at getting rid of, taking at least 16 birds, maybe 20. Just got to get the quantity down, and as per usual, you know, might come back with some other birds. Can't resist it. So we'll have a look what is there. I've got my eyes on a couple of birds, possibly. Right, a little more update on the cherry finch. Bit of sad news. This was only yesterday as well. Came in the shed yesterday morning, and found the cock bird. Ridiculous, really. I don't understand it. He had his head in. There's plenty of water in there. He had his head in the water. In drink, I think, just there. Sat on a perch, his leg hanging off. Now, he was dead. Now, in perfect condition. Either he was taking a drink, or why he put his head in that deep, I don't know. And maybe I opened the door and that frightened him and broke his neck or something, or whether he got his head stuck in there. But again, why would he put his head in so deep? He'd either drowned or he broke his neck. He wasn't rigor mortis, so it had been only recently, probably in the morning, or even late at night maybe, but he's gone. Now, the thing is, the hen is on 5 eggs, and I've handled the eggs. As far as I can see, they're okay now. I've just checked another one. It's not cold, so she is sitting, but I'm really worried that she's not going to be able to bring these birds up. So there she is there. So she's the darker one of the two that we had. And she's a nice bird. So when I'm down dropping off these canaries, I'll be looking for another cockbird, cherry finch. So that's set me back a bit, but I don't know whether to put him straight in with her while she's on those eggs, or whether to put him separate somewhere else and see. So I'll get some more cage space, so I'll better do that. And there's some other birds I want to look at as well, which I might get, but we'll see. So I'll drop a video of the cherry finch now, and then we'll get a move on getting these birds into cages. I'll touch base with you in a moment. Right, well this is unbelievable, really. Cherry finches came in this morning, which is Saturday the 16th, and this is the cock cherry finch. Quite crazy, really. Found him with his head in the water like that. This water, there was plenty of water in. He was sat on the on a perch, sort of, the one leg hanging off, and his head was in there. So he's dead, obviously. Whether he got his beak caught in there somehow, I just don't know. It's a big enough hole. His head fitted in nicely, but he's dead. It's like committed suicide. Absolutely crazy. Now she's on 5 eggs. She was off the nest at the time. She's come back. She's gone back on now. So I'm hoping that she's just going to carry on sitting those eggs. She's off now. She sort of doesn't know what's going on at the moment. So I don't know whether I need to go and get another cock to put in with her, or whether to just let her sit on those on her own. So that's really disappointing. That's a shame. So we'll see. Right, so now I've got a little bit of footage of what we found when we came back on holiday in that starfinch nest. So please stay tuned and have a little look at this.
And those are these starfinch babies. They didn't make it, but it's bad news that they didn't make it, but it's at least they are breeding, which is good news. But we just got to try and get them to sit on them instead of chucking them.
So we've got the canaries taken down the pet shop. We've got 18 altogether. There's 3 in there, 4 in there, 3 in there, and I've got 8 in the box. Right, off we go then. So I've just done a sat nav. It's an hour and 22 minutes. We have got some problems on the motorway apparently, but let's go and get some money for these birds and probably come back with some more. See what happens. Right, speak to you later. So here we are in Bristol, and let's have a look at what we've got in here. So you might be able to just see that we have a replacement cherry finch cock, and just below there is a pair of Mannikins, and in here we have a canary, a nice coloured, that's a cock, sort of cinnamon colour. That'll go nicely with the stud. And next to that we have a pair of Sudan yellow sparrows. See how they'll do. So fantastic. So I'll go off now just to pop into Cheltenham and see what they've got there. Right, so it's 3:45. I'm just leaving Dundry Nurseries in Cheltenham. Didn't bring any birds here, but I had a word with Chris, and the two pairs of Goldians that I brought in a few weeks back, which I did a video on, he said they're the best he's ever seen. So and he's been in birds for a long time, so that's made me happy. And he's going to try and sort me out with a blueback in the future, swap with a guy that also does them, so we can get a bit of new blood into both for the studs. So that'll be great as well. Bought some seed from here as well. Needed a bit more foreign finch, and obviously came away with some more birds. So got another canary. This is a hen, one of those brown ones, what you might call a mocha colour, and that'll add to the stock that I've got. And finally got a girlfriend for Robbie Bobson, the Bourke. So I won't tell you about that one yet. We'll have a look when we get back. So yeah, come away with quite a few birds today. Girlfriend won't be happy, but see if I can keep that from her. Right, so we'll catch up with you in a moment. Cheers. Right, so we're back. Let's get these birds into the cages then. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this Bourkes parakeet, which is going to be a girlfriend for my normal Bourkes parakeet cock, and we're going to put her into this cage here. So I've got that all cordoned off now. Yeah, so let's get this sorted. I've put her a bit of broccoli, and she's got some parakeet feed and some grit. Let's get her in there then. Right, let's just sort this. So the guy at the pet shop was pretty certain it was a hen, but it's not been DNA tested, so I don't know 100%. There we go. There she is. Now I'm not exactly certain what that is, but I think it's a Lutino, Rubino. It's definitely got red eyes. I'll look it up a bit more and I'll find out what we've got. But that's what I was looking for. I wanted something that contrasted him, that we could get some different colour young from. So I'm well chuffed. Let's have a closer look. Okay, there she is. She's a bit frightened at the moment. Right, so that's her. Right, then we're going to move a few other birds around. Okay, so the Bourkes parakeet is in its cage. She hasn't moved yet still. She'll settle in. It's getting dark soon anyway, so she'll settle in overnight. So now it's time to get the other ones in. So let's have a closer look at them first of all. What you've got first of all is this, what is meant to be a hen. Really nice bird. Whether you call that a mocker or chestnut brown, I don't know, but it's a hen apparently. So I've set up this top cage. I've removed the cocks from here, and basically we're going to do I'm going to put all the birds into here. Okay, so I've got this cage open. I'm going to put them all together. Well, I haven't got enough individual cages to separate them. Well, I could, but I'm just going to quarantine them all together. This is the other canary. It's very similar to the one that I had, which passed away this season. It's a sort of cinnamon bird with a little bit of yellow around nothing. So I've got this sort of colour in the bloodline somewhere. It did come through previously with the one cock and the one hen. I've got rid of that hen now, and I won't really, I'll probably get rid of that cock, but it'll be, the blood's in there already. And then in there also we've got they're not coloured up yet because they're juveniles, but hopefully we've got a pair of Sudan golden sparrows. Their tails are a bit wet at the moment because of the water that's at the bottom of the cage. So again, we're going to try and get those in. once all the water, because most of that water's tipped out of there. Let's get these cages in here ready for washing. Now in here we have another cherry finch, which I'm going to put a ring on because, well, I won't put it on just yet, but before I put it together with the other, with the hen, similar colour, you can see it's a cock. Look, it's got the head, the markings on the head. Yeah, lovely. And the chestnut mannikins, or something they might be, yeah, or they're masked mannikins. And that's apparently a pair, so we'll see. Let's put those in the same cage. Okay. Okay, so closer look. Here's the Irish fancies. Still one short. We've got the mother is still in there. Didn't get a chance to catch her, and then that'll be all the Irish fancies I've got to pick from for next season. So in here now, you can see we've got 7 birds. It'll be very interesting to see these golden sparrows, see how they change colours. I was told that the one is already showing that it's got a yellow breast. They look a bit thin, so we'll get them fed up, see if we can get them into, well, they're only juveniles. That one does look a bit skinny. And they've been in the cage for 3 hours, so that doesn't help. And those two look gorgeous, the mannikins. They do look great. I don't know which is the cock, which is the hen. They've got different rings on, I think, so yeah, brilliant. And then the 2 canaries I'm well happy with as well. So there you go, she still hasn't moved. So that's when I'm out of the room, she'll start to hop up from perch to perch. So yeah, so it's last week, week 10 days since I came back. Some great news with the Bengalese and with the silver bill. Bit of bad news with the starfinches, but it's expected because I think they're a young pair. We'll probably have to try and use foster parents for those. Obviously bad news with the cherry finch, the cock. I've had a word with the guys at the pet shops, and it seems that more likely it was trying to have a bath and trying to get its head right down into the drinker, right into here, and it's got it caught and panicked a bit and probably broke its neck, or it's drowned, got trapped in there. So I need to provide more regular baths for them to use. So anyway, right, that's it done. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe, punch that like button, that'd be great. Any comments, I'll try and get back to you on them. And yeah, I'll try and get a video out in the next couple of weeks to see how we've got on with the rest of these, and whether she can actually hatch these eggs, these cherry finch babies, and perhaps a bit more update on the other birds. Cheers, thanks for watching, take care.